Hello Twitch, hello YouTube, this is Captain Nav and welcome to Las Vegas for this short flight today from Las Vegas to Los Angeles. Approach Southwest 576, good evening, request clearance to LAX.
Southwest 576 Las Vegas, approach, center request, standby number 2.
Right, so we are in KLAS.
Union Express 340, Karen International, your 3 o'clock, correction 9 o'clock, 15 miles, report field in sight.
We've got company route.
Union Express 340.
While we're waiting,
clear visual approach,
invalid.
runway 25 left.
Oh yeah, it's 02, sorry. Yeah, otherwise it's not gonna work. Let's Southwest 576. So I'll get cracking on this while ATC gets us the clearance. And we'll activate and execute.
Las Vegas approach, Delta 3360, flight plan refiled.
It's just EC, that's it. It's only 1 point. It's not a lot of points. Departure we don't know. Per
3360,
35.
Should 9.
18,000 is the transition in the States. Reserve is
2.3.
2.3. The alternate is San Diego. Cruising at 260. Cruise wind, top of climb is 245 at 116.
Transition at 5 meters fit. Departure pace 135.
Although this was initially planned at 34, so it might not be as strong, I'll just put maybe 90.
3360, reback correct, expect runway 25.
Top of climb, temperature minus 53.
Expect runway 25, I'll contact you mid-taxi, thanks.
We're good, the rest we'll leave it as is. We just need to find out the departure news. So, in the meantime, we'll get this boy sorted out up here.
Delta 2378 heavy. Say equipment on board. We have SMS GPS for Delta 2378.
We'll just do the override panel flow. Trim air is good, that's all good. Auto brake RTO.
Express 340. Wind 180, 1 tree, gust 2 tree, runway 25 left, clear to land.
And I will have a look at the instruments. QNH was 3008. The display will display the airport here. The rest is fine. We've got inches selected. Flight director. Runway we don't know. Initial altitude we don't know yet. So yeah, we're just waiting for the clearance really. I think the departure is Boch, but depends of course on the runway news. So for departure, the ATIS was giving us 25 right, 19 left or 19 right, so there's 3 choices, so we'll have to wait for that. As far as the boarding is concerned, we are all good. Yeah, it's almost like in some airports where you have to wait for the ATC clearance. Believable. This was, yeah, APU is on the bus, so we can, and the parking brake is set. Yeah, we can disconnect all that stuff. We can possibly close the doors as well, I think. Yeah, there's no more boarding going on. So I'll close the doors, so that's all done and we can get cracking. Beautiful.
Good evening, Las Vegas approach. 3135 Russian gate we're at. With information correct. Requesting LAX.
Oh. There's somebody else going to LAX.
Las Vegas 135, evening, Redwood. Okay, 135 heavy, Las Vegas. Departure clear, center request, standby number 3.
Number 3. Okay, so there's still a queue
Very standard,
for clearance to.
So just good evening, Bird 490 level 13,000
Okay, well.
and with Quebec. Southwest 576, equipment on board.
Go ahead, please. Southwest 576.
Southwest 576 using an FMC and RNAV capable.
Yeah, FMC, yes, please.
Southwest 576, Roger. Can you accept the Boach 6 departure?
Boach 6, yeah, we'll do that, yeah.
Southwest 576, cleared to Los Angeles International Airport. Boach 6 departure, Hector, transition minutes filed. 5 via SID, departure frequency 135.0, squawk 1373.
Clear to Los Angeles, Boach 6 departure, and the Hotel Echo Charlie transition, climb via SID, departure frequency 135.0 and squawk 1373, Southwest 576.
Southwest 576, readback correct. Expect runway 25 right for departure. Advise raise taxi.
Okay, expect 25 right for departure, Southwest 576. Okay, so 25 right, 1376.
Southwest 494, radar contact.
1373.
Passing 6,600.
So when you get clearance like this, you absolutely need to write it down, and that's why we do in the aircraft as well, because otherwise there's so much information. 135.0 is the departure for frequency, is the only controller on, so I think it's just to keep the clearance standard. 25 right, he said.
Delta 2378 heavy.
25 right,
Departure,
Boach 6, and egg transition. 25 right, Boach 6. Where's that going to be? So he said, can you fly the Boach 6? Here we are. So initial time is level 190.
Freeway Boeing 757.
Where is it?
A135.
set.
Roger, state equipment on board.
And then that's GPS.
And we go to heading 255, then direct to Arbel. 255, then to Arbel, then to Roper.
A135.
And that's between 4,800 and 7,000. Then to Road, then to Boach, which is 13,000 or above. And then we go directly to Hector. Yeah, okay, that's all good. Solid there. Perfect.
Departure frequency 135.
Runway heading is 255.
04, Canadian 135.
A135 heavy, readback correct. Expect runway 25 right for departure. Advise raise taxi.
We want to expect 25 right departure. We'll
255, okay, cool. So now we can do the performance. So the zero fuel weight was 62.4. 62.4, yeah. Yeah, the RNAV is good. It's only the FMC is alright. It's just to make sure that all checks. 6.1, 68.6. That makes sense. We'll execute that. Runway 25. What sort of runway is this? Is it a short runway or a long runway? It looks fairly long, but I'll go 24k because there's a little bit of elevation. And we'll leave it at that. We'll go flaps 5. I want to take off on the runway.
Southwest 1332.
And not take off from the grass. And go 150.
Southwest 1332.
Well, I'm LNAV, and then I'll need to check this as well. Acceleration height will go to 3000. Engine out, we're not
Redwood
going to do engine
490,
out.
5 miles from Sham. Turn
We'll
left
set
heading
engine
280.
out 1000
Maintain
as well.
5000 until established on the localizer. Clear ILS, runway 25
And
left approach.
we'll arm VNAV as well.
280 on the heading and 5000 until established. Clear the ILS.
So FM takeoff briefing, so now we know what we're going to do. It's the Boach 6 RNAV, FMC CDU is
Apologies,
complete.
280 on the heading, Redwood 490.
N1 IS bugs, they're all set.
25 present heading, descend and maintain
Stop trim
6,500
is
meters, final approach course.
is good,
Present heading down
roughly.
500 southwest 15.
Flight deck door is locked and the doors are closed.
1440, are you sending via the KPEC 3?
Southwest 576 request push and start.
Southwest 576, push and start off discretion.
Push and start discretion, Southwest 576. Okay, push and start at discretion.
Flagship 778, have your clearance advisory to copy.
Oops.
Yeah, we're ready to copy. Frontier Flight 778.
Southwest 1332, turn left heading 330.
So the hydraulic A pumps are off, bugs off, anti-coil on, parking brake is set,
Route 490, wind
And,
180, tree, gust 2 tree, runway 25 left.
transponder is alt off.
25 left, clear land, Route 490.
Push nose to the left. No. A good idea to remove the jetway. Sounds like there's somebody.
To Denver International Airport. Stop 7 departure code.
Nope.
Transition minutes filed. Obvious fit. First frequency 135.0, squawk 1311.
Cool. Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas.
Airport, stop 7 departure, Dove Creek, transition minutes filed, climb via the stairs.
Very nice, very nice.
5.0, squawk 1311, Frontier Flight 778.
Yep.
32 7 miles from O'Leary. Turn left heading 280, maintain 6,500 till established on the localizer. Third ILS, runway 25 left approach.
Left 280 until established and maintain 6,500 with this ILS to 7.5 southwest 1552.
Release parking brakes. Commencing push.
Flagship 778. Greenback correct, expect runway 25 right for departure, advisory to taxi.
So 1957 is the local time on the west coast of the States. It's not a real, well, it's not live UTC time.
8 heavy, runway
Just-
25 right. Taxi via
Right, so
Bravo.
start
Plus
engine
Vegas
number 2.
3008.
This one comes to ground.
Conrad
Check.
Bravo.
And to first. Then we should have some oil pressure. And then N1.
Southwest
It's,
1440 part.
And to get to 25%,
6,500 meters.
we can bring the fuel in here.
It's
It's roughly 25%. Bring the fuel. Keep an eye on the push. Everything's good. And the engine is starting. From according to the EFB there, looks like quite a big airport. There's quite a few stands there.
Canadian 135, ready for taxi.
Okay, let's push test on the line. Perfect. Starter cut out.
Number
Number 2 is stable. Once the red line disappears here,
Via Bravo.
start
Las
number
Vegas,
1.
Altimeter 3008.
We've got
Roger,
N2.
through to taxi 25 right, Bravo, 135.
Tempest X, no, when you do your flight training, well, you like at least the initial flight training is on a small aircraft, like Cessna aircraft or like one of those Piper Cherokees and stuff. Thank you very much for the follow.
Roger, thank you.
The Cloud Cities, welcome on board, welcome to the stream.
Las Vegas.
Then Airbus or Boeing, you choose when basically you get a job in an airline and well, whatever aircraft the airline flies, then you'll fly on that type. If they've got Airbus and Boeing, then they'll decide which aircraft you're going to be assigned. But the initial flight training is on small aircraft. Unless nowadays I believe you can do what they call the MPL, which I think you do straight away. You learn on simulators and things like that. But if you do it the old-fashioned way, then it's
18013 gust, true 3, runway 25 right at altitude, click takeoff.
Yeah, if you do it the old-fashioned way, you'll do it on small aircraft. Yeah, that's correct. Clyde Cities. Initial climb 190, and you have to cross Butch at above 13,000. Right, so he's clear. I think we'll check. Yeah, have a good trip. So it means it's clear. Generators are on, probit on, anti-ice is not required. Hydraulic air pumps are on, PAX auto bleed zone. It's set. Star switches are continuous. APU off. Recall has been checked. Flaps are set. 5 green light. Stab trim is set. And star levers idle detent. Thank you very much for the follow. What's that? Willow Games V2. Welcome to the stream. Right, we're good to go. Approach Southwest 576 with Quebec request taxi.
Southwest 576, runway 25 right, taxi via Bravo.
25 right via Bravo, Southwest 576. Okay, taxi via Bravo. It's clear on the left and clear on the right. Adelante, let's go. So Bravo is the, once we get out of the apron, is the second left, basically where the aircraft here is. It's not too bad.
Runway 490, cross runway 25 right at Alpha 6, taxi to parking via Bravo.
Air crossing 25 right at Alpha 6, Bravo to parking. We'll see you in like 10 more minutes.
Right. I was looking for my checklist on the other part. I will check the flight controls. They are good. Flaps are 5 green light. And stab trim. We'll have a look at the stab trim. It's supposed to be 5.25 units, and it's more or less there. That's the before takeoff to the line checklist complete. There's nobody on the right, nobody on the left. Bravo, it's coming up on the left.
1440, I just want to report light to moderate turbulence throughout the whole star.
Oh, turbulence on the arrival.
1440, right?
Woohoo! Obviously depends on the way the weather is simulated, but cool. On Bravo, I guess all the way to the end.
576, monitor LA Center 125.8.
125.8 with LA Southwest 576. Have a good one, bye. Line up and wait, 25 right, Southwest 576. Alright, line up and wait.
Canadian 135, LA Center, radar contact, flying via boat 6
Put the
departure.
strobes, we'll put these,
Roger, 135.
this comes on,
Departure.
and the transponder. Oops.
South 5928 ready to taxi like Alpha across 26 without
And the weather radar.
Southwest 5928, roger, runway 15.
So start
taxi
switches
Alpha,
are
across runway
continuous.
26 at Alpha.
Rico. This
15 Alpha across 26 at Alpha, South 5928.
check MCP is set.
Los Angeles Center, Jetstream, November 410.
Landing and strobe lights. And the retracts.
Flying
Okay.
through flight level 185, flight level 330, 22 miles northeast of the Avenal.
Yeah, you can't complain. Yeah.
Jetstream 0 Tango Juliet, LA
Salary
Center,
is okay,
radar
can't
contact,
complain.
position is stated squawk 7346.
Wow, that would be an interesting takeoff and real because you're facing the mountains. If there is an engine failure, then you would have to probably.
Southwest
Yeah, I'm
696,
going
ready to
through.
taxi.
Radio 1 ready to copy when able.
Southwest 696, runway, actually which way are you facing on November 1? We're facing toward 26 right, if we can get that, that'd be fantastic for 696. Southwest 696, thanks, runway 26, right taxi, November 1, Whiskey, the Ontario altimeter 3021. November 1, Whiskey, 26 right, Southwest 696, thanks. And who was looking for... Los Angeles intercept. Los Angeles Center, Southwest 1347, ready to taxi. Southwest 576, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. 25 right, Southwest 576. Clear for takeoff. What's that?
Who's
About
ready to
40%.
Southwest 1347.
Hit Toga, and off we go.
Apologies, we weren't talking about Charlie. Southwest 1347, we're at Terminal C. We got you now. Southwest 1347, runway 19er left.
80 knots.
Via Gulf Delta. 19er left via Gulf Delta, Southwest 1347.
Good evening, Redwood 491 ready to copy when able.
There's a bit of a crosswind that's pushing on the rudder.
491, LA Center.
And with the rudder, I've got the joystick.
San Diego Center, good evening. Dear Executive 233 IFR to San Diego. Exec Jet 233
Gear up.
LA Center, good evening. Just so you know, you got your IPO code correct.
That's why I like to use the likes of multi-crew experience, because they kind of like freeze yourself to like only fly the aircraft,
The
or
aircraft looking for clearance. What was your call sign? Say the call sign only.
and you don't have to, you know, think about retracting the gear.
Left your 538, number 3, please.
Yeah, you need to be fairly professional and, well, professional. It's not so much to be professional as to use standard phraseology and stuff. Because it's not like chatting to your friend, you know, you've got to follow like a certain...
Rebel 491, squawk 7321.
Yeah, the correct term is phraseology, so use standard phraseology and, yeah, be polite, I mean. But yeah, the main key is to use standard phraseology, you know.
Southwest 576, LA Center, ready contact, climb via boat 6 departure traffic. When you meet the left turn traffic, will be 12 o'clock and less than a mile over the top of 10,000, going 737.
Roger, traffic copied. Any instructions? No, didn't get everything.
You'll be restricted from the departure, so as long as you climb via the SID, you're going to be restricted, you'll be fine.
Okay, climb via the SID and understood. Southwest 576.
American 4724 descent via Sunset for your arrival.
Okay, I'm climbing via the SID.
Canadian 135, final maintain, follow up 220.
Up to flight level 220, Canadian 125.
UPS 244 heavy, reaching 13,000, reduced speed 250 knots or less, and descend via Sunset for correction for your arrival.
Oh yeah, it's this guy here. But we've got a 7,000 restriction here.
29 descend via Seaview 2 arrival, Seaview cleared ILS, runway 25 left approach.
Descend via Seaview 2 arrival at Seaview cleared ILS 65 left approach. Team Freeman, please.
Southwest 123 heavy, fly crescent heading, set a maintained dial, effective visual approach.
So although the
less than a mile, report side.
initial climb is 190, there's a restriction here at 7,000 at Roper, and you need to maintain 7,000, and he said to climb via SID, so I'm supposed to,
123 fly crescent heading.
I understand I'm supposed to
9 o'clock, 3 miles, report side.
maintain 7,000 until Roper and then
6,000 airport.
be able to climb. And now this guy is away, so it's not going to be a factor. I think it was the...
UPS 244 heavy, I don't know if you heard that. Reduce speed to 250 knots or less, and descend via the KLAX pre-arrival.
Otherwise I'm gonna get I'm gonna get told off if
Southwest 576, climb and maintain, flight level 260.
climb and maintain flight level 260, Southwest 576.
Southwest 123, get up the airport site.
So 260 set, once, twice, and 3 times. That's good.
We have airport power line.
Yeah, so yeah, traffic like coming down on possibly like downwind, runway 25 left, maybe to land. So we had to maintain 7,000, which was actually part of the departure. And it would have been a good idea maybe to only set 7,000 in the MCP altitude window, because if you fly on kind of more basic modes like level change or vertical speed, then we would have kept climbing. Because we are flying in VNAV, the VNAV levels off, because it follows the normal programmed departure in the FMC. But as I said, if you fly...
At 233, clearance available.
Bear rate.
Transfer just a second. UPS 244, turn right now, heading 065.
All right.
Figures 233, go ahead.
Let's have a look outside a little bit.
244, right turn heading 065, sorry, vector 50.
Nevada desert.
Okay, right heading 065.
Oh, that's quite cool.
UPS 244.
Yeah, all the conversations with ATC are recorded, of course. They're not recorded to get you in trouble if you know, you don't use the correct phraseology or stuff, but they record ATC conversations just for like safety, and if there is to be any inquiries, then there is a backup basically.
Roger, we're on the descent, cross call at flight level 250, max 400.
Correction Delta 2378, 10 pounds discretion, maintain 1,000 pounds per South River 3014.
1,027.
Lieutenant, Southwest 6 shop, ready to go, 19 left.
Southwest 1347, runway 19 left, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, 19 left, Southwest 1340.
Express 138 with the flight level 5,000 feet. Delta 1337, descend via sunset pre-arrival, expected to approach from
So Boach we just actually made, well, with about 2,000 feet margin, but yeah, there's not a lot of spare margin actually. Above all, if you get a restricted climb initially, as we had, then it doesn't give much space. You need to get climbing.
Level 410, turn left, direct to Los Angeles.
Oh, we've got an aircraft there, about 15 miles ahead, climbing as well. So we're climbing to 260 now, we're approaching the transition altitude at 18,000, so we can reset standard 3 times.
Roger, going over to you to contact for the ATC and let us pass through. American 400 signing out. See you around. Have a good one.
They have a number for you.
That's okay, sir.
No, but I heard on the radio like ATCs, you know, talking to other aircraft and basically giving them the phone number of the tower to kind of have a chat about something. Yeah, I heard that on the radio, but it's not happened to me. Usually it's just to clarify something. I don't think it's, you know, to get somebody into trouble. But if there was a little bit of let's say a little bit of a disagreement, then yeah, maybe they will try to have a chat and see what the deal is. The Clyde cities. The phraseology, the kind of like term facing is for the push when you're pushed back from the gate, and it's just to kind of give you the direction to which you need to push. So depending on the taxiway layout, ATC will want to have you facing a certain direction so that you can then taxi to the runway following the kind of normal taxiway path. For example, you're in a cul-de-sac, you're not gonna face obviously to get yourself facing like the dead end. You want to face, you know, the taxiway and the taxiway network at the airport. So yeah, that's what the term facing is. It's just to basically get you in the right direction when you're facing, when you're pushing. Sorry. So I think, for example, when I pushed today there from the gate, I think it was pushing kind of south, if I'm not mistaken. If I pushed to face north, I was kind of facing like the dead end of the apron. I was able to go nowhere basically. So it's just to get you in the right direction basically. If it makes sense.
696 departure to contact, on the maintain 16,000. 16,696. 5928 departure to contact, on maintain 13,000.
That's 13,000, that's 5928. It is Saturday, good evening, Cactus 733 at John Wayne, higher car speed.
Cactus 733, LA 7 good evening. It's going to be a couple minutes.
Cool. So normally there, because we're gonna get into a little bit of cloud there, you're supposed to put engine anti-ice on the 737. After like flying the 777 and basically seeing how the automatic system works for the engine anti-ice on the 777, I'm not so worried about engine anti-ice on the 737 when it's just a little bit of cloud or there's nothing really thick, because on the 777 the automatic engine anti-ice system doesn't come on unless you are in very thick cloud, and you know you do pick up icing. Is there weather texture add-on or is it just this default? No, I've got active sky 16 and the Rex cloud as well.
Southwest 5928, turn right at 300.
Thank you very much for the follow. John is here.
Yeah, 0696.
Southwest 5928, final maintain follow with 70.
Jeez, I don't hear ATC very well. It's a little bit quiet. I can hear the other guys quite well, but ATC is fair.
4724 traffic. 2 becoming 1 o'clock, 7 miles.